Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. Let's look at lines. Hit the like button. It's free. Costs you nothing. Notification bells on. YouTube channel. Winning free picks. Picks and parlay. Sean Higgs, wherever you're watching. Thank you. Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. I think it's halftime. I don't even know. We're just going crazy in the pub channel over the playoffs. College football stuff. But let's get into these games here because it's look at lines and not look ahead bowl games. And I don't even like the bowl games this year. Like I can't even put out stuff early. I just dropped my pen. But I have a backup pen. Can't even put out early stuff because it's transfer portal mayhem. All right. Real fast. Football today. What I go? 7-2 on some of the sites, 5-2 on another site. Nice day for me. I'll take it. That's how you hit 60% when you go 5-2, 7-2. Here we go. Thursday night, Patriots 6.5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This line total has moved. I did put them in here this afternoon, probably around 4 o'clock. I was loading them up, and then I said, let me just pop in here a little bit, see if we got some movement. And sure enough, I'm seeing 31s now down from 34 with this offense. The total's down to it's a 6 and a 31. And I was saying with Jimmy and Dave and Mike in there, I was like, I kind of want to take the Patriots here for next week, 6.5. But honestly, even now it's down to 6. I do not know if I could take New England here. The Steelers' offense is bad. I probably should have grabbed the 34, and I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games for next week. And this one I didn't grab right away because I was like, man, these teams are terrible. But again, lean under. It's 31 now. I would still go under. The quarterback play is just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Jaguars 3 and a 30.5 versus Cleveland. Cleveland put up a little fight today with Flacco there. But yeah, I got zero opinion on this game. Let's be honest though. If you want to take the Jaguars, take them now because they're now a 10-point favorite. It was 8.5 last week. It is now 10 tomorrow night over Cincinnati. They're going to score and sleepwalk their way to like a 27-10, 27-13, maybe could be 27-6. They're going to score points. We'll go under. We'll go under this total. 38.5. Now, it was a 40 on an open, so it's ticked down a little bit. 38.5. Still like the under there. Nothing really on the side. The Rams 7.5, and I do see some 7s peeking through here now in this Baltimore game. Total of 44.5. So that goes up when you score 39 points. Albeit a few late, scores there to bust that wide open. I don't know if I want to take the Rams here. I might actually grab some. Why did I write the Lions here? It's not the Lions. This should be the Ravens. I apologize for that. I got Ravens. It is the Rams. So that should be. I was looking at the wrong game. I'm looking at like Lions. What are they talking about here? That's the Lions are the game underneath it. That's Detroit and anyway. All right. So let's get back to this matchup here. So we have the Ravens again. I'm high on Baltimore, right? I've mentioned this before. Why wouldn't I take them here? And the lines come down again. I feel like this is a spot where it is based off of you see them put a bunch of points up. Thanks. Do we run to take them here? I don't think so. I'm not. You see who I got in here? We are on the Ravens again. 7s now. Sign me up. Next game up on the board, we have Carolina, a 6.5 and a 37 against New Orleans. Has this moved at all? Carolina now at a 5 and a 5.5. Again, Carolina is the play for me here. I had Carolina today. I needed every which way of that to get there. We'll take it. I'm going to come back on them. The Saints, I'm just not sold. I thought Detroit was in a spot today to kind of get right. It was a little close. I was expecting 28 points from New Orleans. Give me Carolina, 6.5. Sure. Aforementioned Lions and the Bears, 4 and a 45. Not much thinking here. Lions big win today. Now, do you want to take them thinking it's 4? It should be an easy win. I don't know. I'll maybe keep an eye on this one. You have the Bears rested. It's almost a spot where you want to play on Chicago because the line looks a little too low. Again, I mentioned I have 13 games. This is not one, but I would lean a little Chicago there. Tampa is a 2.5 point dog. I was going to say favorite, but they are a dog. Total of 40 here in Atlanta. I do see some 39s now. And I had the Jets today. Yes, I took a loser on the Jets. I was saying take the Jets. I was high on the Jets. I thought they'd come in and get it done here at home. Not meant to be. But do you really want to take Tampa here against Atlanta after what you saw today in this mess? No play for me. Nothing. I have nothing on the site for this game. Would I lean maybe an under? I don't want to get involved. And that's coming from the guy who's got the Tampa future here. And the Tampa over ticket. But no, thank you. No thanks. Colts 2.5 and a 40 against Cincy. I lean Colts here. And actually, I did grab a money line minus 130 with Indianapolis. What are we going to see here? We have short week Bengals. What could happen? Best case scenario for us is somehow they pull out a miracle upset. It's a fade spot, right? They get trucked and they lose 30-6 and they look horrendous. The line's moving up anyway. So if you want to take the Colts, like I did, grab them early. Texans, a 6. It's open at a 4.5 spot. And at that point, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll grab some Houston at 4.5. A 6 spot now on the road. I do like the under in this game as well. A 39 in the Jets game. Let's do it. Has it moved? 37s now. I got this on the side of the 39. Anyway, listen, Houston, the Jets season, I think if they would have somehow pulled out a late miracle here, cover, I just don't. Not that the team is quitting, but the defense, it's like the New England defense. I mean, you give up 10 points, you're losing games. It is rough to get up every week for that. At least that's the way I would feel about it. Texans in the under. All right, we're on 4 o'clock action. Let's get to the comments to see how everybody's doing. Tommy Dime says the Rams 7.5 over the Ravens. This game don't win. I will post no more football this year. Should I bust out the pen for this comment, Tommy Dimes? The pen is out. I'm writing it down here in my slate book. Tommy Dimes, Rams plus 7.5, or I never post again. The pen is out. Kane says pinstripe ball, Miami versus Rutgers. Again, bowls. I'm not even going to jump into these bowls until probably last minute kind of stuff heading into the week. Normally, I come out early and I'll post 15, 20 games this week for the bowls. Not happening. Not happening with the transfer portal. Hope Ja'Cory Brown to have a stellar game. Thanks for really saving me on a Sunday with your picks. Glad to help out, Canes. That's what we do. Maurice, what happened to the spread of Miami's Rutgers game? I'll take Miami. So Miami Rutgers game is sitting at Miami 4.5, total of 43.5. Michael B is in the house. Daniel, it's been a minute. How you got? Magic haircuts. You shaved the head there? That's good. Good for you. Shave it off, baby. Michael B says, Monster Day, 6-1 NFL. I got the Packers and the under going on. The only thing that ruined it was going 1-2 college hoops. Then he got there, but San Fran, Nebraska got the doors blown off. Yeah, well, my only winner today was Creighton because I had Wichita and Chattanooga and Texas A&M Commerce. So That was a 1-3 day for hoops, and hoops are now sitting at a putrid, I think 70 and 80 now. College basketball. Not that I'm due for a run, but again, I mentioned my close losses. It is what it is, and I have the LA Kings tonight minus 120 cold cash on the ice. 9-4 with my ice picks. Yeah, we do. Team money's in the house. Will the Chiefs come back? Of course not, bro. We got Green Bay. Green Bay +7 and Green Bay under a 43. Let's finish up a 7-2. Well, it'll be 7-3 because I did have Dallas the other night. So it'll be a 7-3 week with 2 more games playing. But 9-3 is not bad. I'll put money in your pocket. Saints are dumpster fire. Maybe money line Carolina. Well, I already said take Carolina. David's in the house. Not believing Florida State got stuff. It's again. Do I understand I'm not taking him with a backup quarterback? I get it. But you know what? You go undefeated. How do you not get in there? I mean, that's just wrong. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oh, their quarterback's out there. Well, when your quarterback plays bad, well, they should be in there even though they got a loss because your quarterback played bad. Alabama shouldn't be in there. I don't care they won the SEC. They're not undefeated. Undefeated, your Power 5 teams, 3 of them are undefeated, and out of the other 2, 1 team beat the other guy on the road. Tommy Dimes, Baltimore bad record covering his favorites. What is their record? I've had them a couple times, so I do not know what their record is. I'm going to pull it up here. They are 8-4 against the spread this year, Baltimore. Let's check it out here. Covered against Houston at home, winner. Lost against the Colts at home. Truck Detroit, winner. Truck Seattle. Lost to Cleveland. Covered against Cincy. 34-20. 37-3. 38-6. 25-9. I mean, they get the job done at home. I don't know what the problem is here. I don't know about covering. Again, on the road, they covered against the Chargers. Didn't cover 10 against Arizona. Again, 10 on the road. I wouldn't tell you to lay 10 on the road anyway. Covered against Tennessee, 5.5. Lost at Pitt. Covered in Cleveland, 28-3. Covered in Cincinnati as a dog. I mean, again, 8-4, and you're laying double digits in one of the losses. I'm not mad at you. In your other 2 games, you lost outright. At Pitt as a road fave. I don't know. I'm not taking the Rams. I mean, you really want to run to LA? That's where we're going. Rams on the road. You beat Arizona. Does that count? You lost 20-3 to Green Bay. 43-20 at Dallas. That's a kind of comparable team. You beat the Colts in overtime. And you beat Seattle. Definitely not running to bet the Rams. In fact, you might have just talked me into the Ravens. Pierce the weather, my guy. How are you? Lines aren't out yet for Jets team totals, but under. Yeah. Anything under 10. Jake says, Pat Steelers under first half of full game. I don't care what it is. 31. Manilo Markel's agreeing with you on the under. Maurice says Detroit, Chicago over to 45. Bears will get at least 14. Detroit 28 plus. Bears are going to score more than 14 because the Detroit defense is atrocious. No improvement out of the Thanksgiving Day massacre. So Detroit's going to score in the 20s. Pierce says Jets team total under. Always. T-Money says, I like that land defense and run game is beautiful right now. Maybe. I mean, you're winning games 15-8. That's. Michael says, Ron Mexico, can we hold on? Tank that one down in the first quarter and gave us a donut that hurt me in multiple leagues. And Juwan Johnson gave us about what I expected. Nothing. It happens. I don't even know what the score is of that game. Kevin, pick it out multiple games. Okay, but I got a veteran coming in. You can hate on Trubisky. Again, I don't want to lay numbers with Pitt here, laying 6. But there's no downgrade in Trubisky. You're as good or better. Jake says, I love you, but how are you betting the Jets? Just cross off the Jets, pass the Giants off your betting card the rest of the year. They lost 15-8 and had a chance to win the game on their last drive. What are you talking about? They were there for that game. I mean, how are you taking Atlanta as a road favorite? They scored 15 points. You give up 15 points. You don't think you should win a game? I mean, if you had the Patriots today, plus 5.5, Do you think you should have lost that game? You lost 6-0. I mean, come on, Jake. You give up 15 points, you should be in a game. T-Money, don't talk about my Giants. Yeah, bad. When will the bowl show be? Um, Good question. Probably not. I mean, the first bowl game's coming up when? On the 19th, I believe, for the bowls. What's that? Saturday? Saturday the 16th. So we do have maybe next week sometime. I mean, we got one or we got two. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 bowl games on the 16th. 5, 6 bowl. We got 6 bowl games next week. Are the bowls starting earlier this year? Holy cow! Then we got the Monday Bowl, the famous Toastery Bowl. What the hell is that? Western Kentucky, hold on. Hold on. I got to run down some of these bowl names here. Myrtle Beach, RL Carriers, New Mexico, Avocados from Mexico Cure Bowl, Starco Brands, LA Bowl. Let's remember the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. What happened there? Independence Bowl, famous Toastery Bowl, Scooters Coffee, the Frisco Bowl, Roofclaim.com, Boca Raton, Gasparilla, 76 Birmingham Bowl, Camella Bowl, Lockheed Martin Armed Forces, Famous Potatoes. We love that. 68 Ventura's Bowl, Las Vegas Bowl, SRL Distributors, Easy Posts getting a bowl, Hawaii. No New Year's Eve Bowl. Oh, it's Sunday. That's why. It's a Sunday. That's why no Christmas Eve Bowl. Usually has Christmas Eve Bowl game, but get some NFL instead. Guaranteed rate, military bowl, gobowling.com, Duke's Mayo, the worst mayo. Listen, it's Hellman's Mayo forever. Tax Act, DirecTV Holiday, Wasabi Fenway Bowl, Bad Boy Mowers. I'm in the South. I want a Bad Boy Mower. Pop Tarts Bowl. Nice. Tony the Tiger, Tax Slayer, AutoZone, Goodyear Con, Trans Perfect Music City, Chick-fil-A, Capital Barstool Sports Bowl, Toledo and Wyoming, Cheez-Its, ReliaQuest. Look at this name. CFP semifinal at the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. Ay. Moneyline Markel says waiting for Ravens to whatever that is. Yes, take the Ravens. Also Lions team total. Yes to that. Team Money says I'm on Pats fan saying this. You got to accept it. The Pats are. Second half Chiefs is 6 and they get the ball back. Books are begging people to take the Chiefs money line. It's all right, baby. I just need Green Bay to hold on here or any under. Groovy says 6 away for tomorrow. Huge basketball card. Yeah, I'm running right to that NBA card. Let me see. Oh, two games in the NBA. What is up with tomorrow? There's only what 5 college basketball games, 6 college basketball games, 2 NBA. Is there a boatload of ice tomorrow? I need the Kings to win here. Not even that much ice. Oh, nice relaxing day tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, we may be a little late. I got to take the wife to the doctors. I told you this. Michael B says, I got the Jags minus 2 as part of 2. Teamer, 10 a week with the Cowgirls. I would stay away. I don't know. I think the Jaguars score, but I don't know what to expect out of Cincy. Their defense is bad, but this game could be 27-0. Team Money says LA money line against Baltimore. Maybe Baltimore first half of Rams full game. You're out of your mind. Out of your mind. Pierce says Pitt versus New England got to go under. 31 is the total. We need the winning free picks ball. Are you kidding? I can't get people to even like the channel when they come into the chat. There's how many people? Who's watching? It says 25 people are watching. Do we have 25 likes on the channels? Nothing. Waiting for the Stimmy Bowl. The Stimmy Sean Higgs Bowl. I thought you were talking about the Stimmy OG Bowl. T-Money. Chiefs going to lose. Broncos rip my heart out. Tough loss there. Falcons, check. Colts, check. And a ton of TD props cash in the Cleveland game. Evans went off. I'm done with Wilson. He's off. I know he threw a pick at the end of the game. It was either a touchdown or a pick. It happens. What are you going to do? I mean, can't. The guy's on 4 interceptions all year. T-Money. I'm done with him. Guy's on 4 interceptions. T-Money says, I'm going to go stupid heavy on the Eagles next week because you like losing money. That's a loser. Dallas sending you over. T-Money. Maine never in doubt. Yes. Why was I have no idea why I was a pick 'em. Maine Bears. Let's get to the 4 o'clock action here. Seattle. This is a 12. I like Seattle, and I got it at 11. It's moved to 12. Whatever. Any points against Seattle, I'll take Seattle in the points. Probably an over as well here with the Seattle game. It was a 44. Now it's up to 46. Minnesota 2.5. This was a 1.5, and then went to 2. I mean, both teams. I don't get it. I kind of like Vegas here. I'm not sold on it, Minnesota. All right, so Jefferson's back, and you got a new quarterback. I'll lean Raiders home dog here. Denver 3 Chargers. No, thank you. No, thank. I mean, you saw the Chargers today. This is the team you want to bet on? Pass. Pass. Bills and Chiefs 3 and 48. If you like the Chiefs, I think you play on them now, right? They're losing here on a Sunday night. Um, that's all the people are going to remember, especially if this game ends like 17-9 or some really low scoring, ugly game. No one's going to give them a chance. I don't like the over, but I don't want to bet the under. Because Casey and these guys, they play, I mean, let's just see. It's early. We got a week. Sunday night action. Eagles, Dallas, I already said, T-money, take Dallas in the over. This total here in the Dallas game was a 48.5. It is a 51.5. That's what happens when you get your doors blown off at home. Titans, Monday Night Football, 13 and a 46.5. This was a 7, by the way, last week. Reopened at a 13. Reopened at I think at 12. It's even gone up. This would be an over game for me here. 44.5. Excuse me. It's a 46.5. It's got up 2 points since I wrote it down earlier. Over. Tennessee is going to give us some points here. Miami, I think, is going to score 30 something themselves. So can I get 10 out of Tennessee? Miami team total for sure. And the Packers 5 and a 37. Just take the under. Take the under. Take the under. Take the under. Has this game moved? Nope. It's still sitting at a 37 there. So like that. Let's hit the comments. Michael B says I'll be taking my Raiders on money line. Yes, are you kidding me? How will we do? I don't understand. Maybe because Jefferson's back and they're get a little rhythm going. I'm not a Minnesota guy. Raquel says I'm on Chiefs first half versus the Bills. I don't hate it. Mahomes at home. Reed and Mahomes at home. Always a good look. The problem is though, I mean, you're coming on a short week against a team that, for all intents and purposes, I said this before, they are playing for their season in Buffalo here every week. And they're off a loss to the Eagles. Tough loss. Probably should have won the game. They dropped 3 of 4. Is it a proverbial let's circle the wagons kind of game? Possibly. I mean, they got Dallas next week after this. And I saw Dallas at a +4 for next week. So if you're in one of these places, you could find some action for next week. You want to take Dallas +4? I would recommend it. All right, I'm out of here. Hit the like button on the way out. And what's there to say? Notification bells on. Sean Higgs, Winning Free Picks YouTube. Not sure what time tomorrow. Could be a little later in the afternoon. I apologize. Family first. I'm out of here. Good luck on your bets tonight. You know I'm pulling for the Chiefs not to score, I'll say, because I got under 43 here and a +7 on the sites. Let's go. Hope everybody had a go. Oh, we got comments. Let's hit the last comments before I roll out of here. Oh, it's my guy, Richie P. Good to see you, Richie. Hope all is well. Next week's Eagle money line. No. Broncos money line. I could say, okay, that Texans first half -6 in the first half. That's what it is for the game, bro. 6 first half. They're not laying 12. I said the Chiefs. That's bad. That's bad that I said the Chiefs. I don't want the Chiefs. I got to get out of here before I jinx myself.